Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the finale, Game 7 of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now,
with that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
And the pitch on 2-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit onto deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 5th so far in this series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Forsythe ranging to his right. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Dodger Stadium, and the Cubs have an early 1-0. In now is Yasiel Puig. His matchup numbers with Hendricks, 1 for 4. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Puig will take a big turn and hit for second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Pickoff move to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And our winner here will, of course, take on the American League champion Cleveland Indians. And congratulations to them on the season they've put together. Here's Corey Seager. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know, Matt, most people in the game call him Pat. In the past, I've seen a couple.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Dodgers go down quietly. They're on the short end of a. Here's Javier Baez. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Ian Happ.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Happ moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
Jock Peterson.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting sixth, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A take there by Granderson as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His matchup numbers with Hendricks, 0 for 5.
Yasmani Grandal.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Logan Forsythe.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe. And he puts it on the ground to second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Jay gets it in quickly, and that's going to force the runner to hold on at third base.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Stepping in now, Julio Urias. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3. Digging in, Kyle Hendricks, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Here's Addison Russell.
Ninth, shortstop, Addison Russell.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. One out, nobody on. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now another 2-2. Another one sent foul. Another 2-2 offering. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Center fielder.
In now is John Jay. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Another payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Once again a 3-2. On the ground up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 35.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 35. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And another foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Ready for another chance? Corey Seager, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Russell has it. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Here's another 1-2. Hit to third. Turner has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Bryant. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The pitch. And this is fouled straight back. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hit hard back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 44.
Digging in to try it again. Anthony Rizzo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's fallen behind now 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Curtis Granderson. Now a bunt attempt here. And they get Granderson at first as he's unable to bunt his way aboard.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's 1 gone. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Stepping up to the plate, Ben Zobrist comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Kyle
Digging in now, Kyle Hendricks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit. Happ Rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
Into the box, John Jay. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it on to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers nothing. One and one. Here it comes. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
In now, Julio Urias. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Digging in once again, Yasiel Puig. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Grounded back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Stepping in now, Corey Seager. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Another 1-2 delivery. And a curveball swung on and missed. And a great call there as the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. 5 innings complete. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Puig on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Chris Bryant We'll stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Chris Bryant becomes the first out of the inning. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Misses, ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Ben Zobrist now. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. In the air out to straightaway left. Puig giving chase. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Cubs strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Well, they have not been able to pick up that changeup tonight. That has been a really good pitch for him. Very effective. He's used it at the right time. It's been his money pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's another 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Jock Peterson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Tapper right back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting.
It is Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitters some credit to foul that one off.
And he just manages to get his hand in. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And another throw over. And the runner back. yet another throw over, and the runner back safely. And again a throw over, and he'll dive back in. And he chased it in the dirt.
The catcher, number
Digging
9.
in to try it again. Yasmani Grandal. A hit in 2 tries so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Digging in once again, Ian Happ. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 2-1. And the pitch. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Peterson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Hendricks. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ends up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Again, he sends it out of play. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Logan Forsythe. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Zobrist is after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Trace Thompson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Trace Thompson.
Soft liner towards center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig in there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way down the third baseline. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Another try at 2-2. Weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Jay. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One left for LA. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. In now is John Jay. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there's your first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Back up the middle to his left, Seager. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This one's flared out toward left. Seager has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and it's still 3-1. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46.
Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 3-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, there's another single. They're getting a lot of hits, but they're not getting that big clutch hit. They've only driven in 1 run, but they got a bunch of hits already strung across the scoreboard.
Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Standing in now, Jock Peterson. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In is Curtis Granderson. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward the side. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's... Welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast. Great look there at the skylines of Los Angeles and Hollywood. Here it comes on 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Riding in once again, Ian Happ. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Jason Hayward will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Two down, runners at first and second. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Wade Davis is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Wade Davis.
The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it. Happ. He's got it one away.
The catcher, number 9.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Logan Forsythe.
In now, Logan Forsythe. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Another throw over and the runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. Once more a throw over and he'll dive back in safely. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Russell's got it to second for 1. Back to first, but it's right over his head. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. So that'll go down as an E4 as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Taylor will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now the 1-2 pitch. And the Cubs are headed back to the World Series with a chance to defend their title.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave him 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Here now is